Absolutely loving this new cockpit and the haptic seat behind me that I'm sitting in right now. It feels amazing, but that is not why we're even doing this video today. Today, we're looking at if using a flat screen or a curved monitor is faster or slower than using a VR headset to play a racing game. Today is Dirt Rally 2.0, obviously, and I've got some ground rules to get down. So basically, we're going to go to the rally location of Scotland. We're going to go to Rosebank Farm, daytime clear dry surface. I'm going for the Subaru WRX STI NR4, which is on the slower side for things, but I think it's going to be a lot nicer comparison because it's can really focus on having sort of smooth and nice driving throughout the stage. So it's not. We'll get into that as I drive through the VR, but you'll see what I mean as I go through that. VR has its own little characteristics when you're trying to drive like that. For anyone who's new to VR, the whole scale of what you see actually on a screen is nothing compared to actually what you're experiencing. Everything is like real life height for, say, rocks, buildings, stages, bumps, jumps. It's all lifelike as if you're in a real car, so it's actually hard to get an eye over the surroundings. Where in a flat screen, you're just locked into the screen. You can just project yourself forward through the screen, if that makes sense. You're not really trying to maneuver and look around stuff, whereas VR, you are doing a lot more scanning with your eyes. So basically, we're going to go to the tires here. We're going to leave it as soft. This is going to be the same tune for both, and I'm going to do a very basic tune out by neg 20 there. I'm going to do camber. I'm going to go neg 210. Going to go 40 for the toe to bring it in. I'm going to match the front, and actually no, I'm going to go neg 2 for that. Brakes can stick up by 1, nothing crazy. Differential, we'll leave it as it is, leave that as it is. Dampening, I'm going to click 1 down here, up for the fast bump, and down, 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 fast bump, up, down, down. Spring, I'm going to 750 seems like right to me. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave the anti-roll bar, match the rear to the front, and that's the tune for both. Going to have a crack at 5 total stage attempts, and have the fast one that's, I'm going to have the fastest one that's showcased out of them to give a good comparison between both. So with that, let's get into it. Alright, this is a nice stage. I don't really do it too often though. Usually I just do the first half to get clips really, but today we're doing a full run through to see what it is actually like and do a comparison. So usually I do it in the rallycross cars as well because they're obviously a lot quicker. But what we're going for here is a smooth sort of run, so don't expect anything too interesting or extreme. Just gonna be a nice time type of feel. So yeah.
40, 3 left over crest, into 5 right over crest, into 6 right long.
And I feel like these cars don't get that much love, the NR4 class. Because they are a bit big and cumbersome, but
6 right long, tighten short.
I reckon they're really, really nice, to be honest.
Into 3 left, opens long, to keep middle of a crest, and 5 right long, tightens 3, locks outside, opens 6. And keep left
a little bit slow,
3 left over crest,
but
60.
very fun.
3 left, don't cut, very long, opens 6.
I've crashed there many a time, by the way.
Over crest, 70, keep middle of a jump, 80, short 4 right.
Pretty crazy how the Dirt Rally 2.0 servers just shut down too, actually, isn't it, boys? Jesus. Little bump there, it's okay. Not much time affected, I'd say.
70, 6 right, tightens 3, 60, keep left of a crest and 5 right tightens.
This section here is gnarly.
Opens, keep right to the crest.
Flat out for these
stacks
of timber.
Into 6 left, keep in of a crest. Then keep right to the crest, into 6 left, opens 60, turn 3 left, don't cut. And keep middle of a long crest. Into 4 right.
Oh, yes.
70.
Thank you.
Left.
Thought we're going very wide there.
5 right, extra long of a small crest. 40, 6 left, tighten shot, 5 over bump.
I wonder if you guys can hear my haptic seat in the background too.
Extra long of a bumpy crest.
Oh, we're dead. Let's do another run. 5th and final attempt now. Before the crash was actually my first one. But what it has actually given me is some time to reflect on the track as I've done some runs. I've worked out a couple of cuts in it as well, so this should be much faster than my initial one anyway. But we'll pick it up where I crashed in the last corner, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. Survived the corner we crashed on last time, so we're doing good.
3 right of a crest, 40, 3 left, very long, tightens past.
That's a gnarly little section there, hey.
Into 6 left of a bump to keep right of a bumpy.
Bit of a bump there, but it's alright.
Maybe to 6 right of a bump, tightens and 4 left of a small crest, 50, 3 right, 40, 3 left.
Ooh, Nesse, that was nice.
Middle of a crest, 80, 6 left of a small crest to 6 right, keep middle of a jump, 50, 5 left of a bump, opens 50, keep middle of a jump, 80, 6 right, very long, tightens dunker, 3 rocks inside, 70, 4 left long, tightens 3 of a crest.
Decent pace.
50, 5 right, and keep middle of a crest, 30, 4 right long, tightens, keep middle of a crest, bump, 40, 4 left, tightens of a crest, and slowing, 6 right to 3 left, tightens 1, very long. Opens past logs.
Come on, 40, come on and all.
Right.
You heavy old bloody thing.
Caution tightens, 3 left tightens, and 4 right. Opens long, caution tightens, 1 extra long, tightens, 30, 3 left long, and 5 right long.
If I can hold this together, this is a decent run, honestly.
40, 4 left of a crest, tightens past logs, keep in, and 4 right, and slow in, 4 left tightens, 2 extra long, opens 6 long, tightens at end.
Little cut there. Ooh, log in the grass.
To keep left of a 60,
sketchy.
4 right of a crest, tightens 2, opens 6 right, very long. To keep right of an 80, 3 left, opens of a finish, 200 to stop.
Pretty happy with that, to be honest. About 3 minute 39.863. 174th, which I've only, that's like what, 5 attempts at that. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest with you. 20 seconds, yeah, sure you can cut that out of it, but I reckon this is a good time to put on the Pimax Crystal Light and to see what we can do if we can even match that time, because that felt pretty nice to me, just as a overview of 5 attempts at the actual stage. So this should be very interesting, actually. Alright, we are in the VR in the Pimax Crystal Light. As you can see, the twins just there in the red overalls. The some reason he's got a notebook. Oh no, he's the marshal, so that's cool. Anyway, they look like they're 6 feet tall, to be honest with you. Omen there looks like he's about 6'2", 6'3" as well. He's a real tall bugger. Anyway, that modal sign there is about 1.5 stories tall, just to give you guys an idea what it actually looks like as a 3D effect here. Wheel looks like life size, windscreen's life size. I literally can't even touch the end where I think the point of that roll cage would be. As well as a stage, that crest, as well as that dip, the offside of that little drain there. It all looks like I can see the actual detail in it. It's pretty insane. But yeah, as a bit of an idea. So let's let this one just fly. See how we can get. If we can even get close to the time of my Bonnet cam one. Because as you guys know, usually in a Bonnet cam view is when you're the fastest in game, car games. That's a very loose entry. I've left the ghost on so we can track where I may be faster or slower. And looks like we're restarting straight away there, so yeah. God damn, man. You know when the mosquitoes are bad, you're going to do it with your knees to get rid of them. But let's take up just after where I crashed on the outside of that corner and continue from there. Come up to this corner now. I'm going to back it to 4th gear, keep a nice line through. Not too bad. Though the Bonnet cam was fastest through there, so that's interesting. Oh, very wild entries there. Definitely slower. I got clean through that section though. Bad bump there. That's attempt number 2 done. We're burning through these. I can hear again with the crowd going, "What are you doing back here, man? What are you doing?" So yeah, we'll take up after where I crashed.
Just 6 left of a crest.
We didn't even get to that corner. This is not looking good. 2 attempts left. We didn't really get a nice. Well, not too bad there, but we got around it without crashing, so doing better than before.
Open 6, 100.
That's a very sketchy
6
corner,
left
by
of
the
a
way.
crest. 70, keep middle of a jump.
We are
80,
apparently in front of the
short
ghost. I
right,
can't see him
80
anywhere.
over bumpy,
That's
3
good.
left tightens. 60, 4 right tightens. To keep middle of a crest, caution 3 left long. 70, 6 right tightens. 3,
Nose it down to that little
60, keep left of a
cut
crest,
there.
right tightens. Into
Now this
6
comes
left,
into a very,
long,
very sketchy
opens, keep right of a
section.
crest, 70,
These log
into
paths
6
look
right, very long,
crazy in
tightens,
VR.
4,
Really, really crazy.
into 6 left, keep
Well
middle of a
overhead.
crest, then keep right of a crest, into 6 left, opens 60,
Oh my god, that
left, don't
was
cut, and keep middle of a long crest. Into
dabbing the
4,
brakes there,
70,
just to bring the car back in line.
an unseen 5 right, extra long of a small crest, 40, 6 left, tighten short, 5 over bump,
Feeling pretty good with the pace though, right now.
right, open 6, extra long of a bumpy crest, a caution.
As you can see, I'm a little bit nervous with my
Into 4 left long, tighten short,
my controls though.
3 right of a crest,
As you,
40,
oh shit,
3
not
left,
good.
very long,
Can I
tightens
recover
past
that?
lane, and short 4 right,
Yes, I
into
can.
6 left of a
Yeah, a little bit nervous because I'm really trying to think before I grab my gear shifter and my
into 6
e-brake,
right of a bump, tightens to 4 left of a
because
small
I
crest, 50, 3 right, 40, 3 left.
I swapped the positions of them after having the same setup for 2 years.
6 left of a small crest, to 6 right.
My shifter is now on the inside,
Left of a bump, opens 50,
where it used to be on the furthest left-hand
80,
side,
6
so
right, very long, tightens, don't cut, 3 rocks inside.
I did that without even thinking about it when I
4 left long,
Jeez, that was
three
sketchy.
of a crest.
assembled the rig, did the build, so the new build on this new cockpit. But oh, gonna cost time there, I know that. Yeah, that's fair. That's oh my god. Guess we'll take up from where we crashed again, huh? Last attempt.
Keep middle of a crest, bump 40, 4 left, tightens of a crest and slowing, 6 right into 3 left, tightens 1, very long. Opens past logs, keep in.
Alright, we're
right,
battling, we're battling.
crest, caution, tightens 3 left, tightens and 4
Don't
right.
spin it again.
Opens long, caution, tightens 1, extra long, tightens 30, 3 left long and 5 right long, tightens of a bump 40.
This is very tight.
Past logs, keep in 4 right and slow in 4 left, tightens 2, extra long, open 6 long.
I binned it there a little bit, I'll be honest with you guys.
50.
I hesitated.
Right of a crest, to keep left of a 60, slow in 4 right of a crest, tightens 2, opens 6 right, very long, to keep right of an 80, 3 left, opens of a finish, 200 to stop.
What did we get?
So that was actually very tight, a lot tighter than I thought, to be honest with you guys. We ended up being 0.5 off the pace of my Bonnet cam, but to be completely honest with you, I hesitated in that like second last corner. I think I would have been on pace. Dare say I'd be even with my existing time. So it's very, very interesting to say the least. But the perspective and the just experience that you get from VR alone is well warranted enough to justify the price of buying one. I'll throw a plug in if you do want to get a Pimax for yourself. I do have a discount code and all that sort of stuff. It's down in the description below. Totally up to you, just putting it out there. But just really a fantastic experience. So I wouldn't say it's any faster or slower. I'd say it's probably just on par. In rally anyway, maybe in circuit racing I think you may be just a tiny little bit quicker in VR. I'd have to test it to be honest with you, but I don't know. I've just got that feeling that you've got just that ability to sort of look across and then spot your entry and exits for stuff like that. So I don't know. Let me know down below what you think about that. Let me know down below as well if you have tried VR, what your experience has been for it as well, and if you just have enjoyed it, the experience. I know it's not for everyone. By the way, I am just recovering from a cold. That's why I sound like I've got something up my nose, whatever that is, I don't know, but I'm blocked up, so not great at all. Experience in my cockpit and my seat so far, I'll be honest, loving it. If you want me to do a bit of a breakdown video of how my experience, the positives and negatives for anything to do with my cockpit, and then another one with my seat as well as I think about doing maybe a 2026 sim setup, because it's drastically changed from my last one when I was on console. So like blows my mind to think I'm even here right now. This is very crazy to me. But hope you enjoyed the video today. Sorry for there's been a bit of a gap between videos. We've just had a lot of stuff going on IRL with work and just stuff that, you know, you gotta, you know, family first is how I think with stuff. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Have a good night, good day, or good afternoon. You can tell I'm still crook. I can't even think of what I'm saying, but I will catch you guys in the next one anyway. And as always, just really appreciate all your guys' support for everything so far. So yeah, ciao.